Democrats used to control Texas, but on Friday they were left defending porn in schools. This is Monday, May 5th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Welcome into Monday. Thanks for kicking off your week with the Texas Minute. If legislation passed by the Senate clears the House, Texas law will officially be updated to reflect the Gulf of America in the Lone Star State. Let's jump into the news. 2 Waco Independent School District teachers were recently arrested for abusing special needs students. One now former teacher is Amber Escamilla. She faces up to 10 years in prison for allegedly using an electronic dog whistle on her 6-year-old autistic student. Meanwhile, Randy Lynn Fowler has been arrested for body slamming and slapping a 7-year-old special needs student in her classroom's safe area. Some of those incidents were caught on video. Various national media outlets began reporting on the Texas lottery scandal last week and included an oft-repeated misnomer about the legality of the scheme to rig the jackpot. Cribbing the Wall Street Journal, the New York Post claimed it was, quote, perfectly legal. Yet a new analysis explains how numerous laws appear to have been broken leading up to the April 2023 win at the center of the controversy. For example, Texas law doesn't permit the purchase of lottery tickets over the phone or online, which was a critical component in how the foreign syndicate was able to rig that lottery jackpot with the help of the Lottery Commission. Similarly, Texas lottery tickets are supposed to be sold in storefronts where commerce is occurring. In at least 2 of the locations where millions of tickets were printed, no commerce was taking place. Those locations had been set up explicitly to facilitate the one-time jackpot rigging scheme. The location where the winning ticket was sold reportedly had beer koozies on a fold-out table for sale, but that's as thin of a defense as it sounds. Lastly, children were used to help facilitate the purchasing of those tickets, something which is also forbidden by law. Texas lawmakers like State Representative Paul Bettencourt of Houston have suggested that in the case of the 2023 jackpot, there was a, quote, clear case of money laundering taking place. Legislation cracking down on explicit sexual content in Texas school libraries is on its way to the governor's desk, marking the first Republican Party of Texas priority this session to clear both chambers. Senate Bill 412 was authored by Republican Mays Middleton of Galveston. His legislation removes broad exemptions in Texas law that currently shield school officials, librarians, and others from prosecution for distributing material deemed harmful to minors, so long as they can claim it's for a, quote, educational purpose. The legislation stems from concerns raised by parents and Republican lawmakers over sexually explicit books found in Texas public and school libraries. The passage of the legislation marks progress for GOP lawmakers who've prioritized removing such content as part of a broader effort to protect minors. During the debate, House Democrats opposed the legislation and accused supporters of attacking school librarians. Here's Republican State Representative Mitch Little of Frisco addressing that claim head-on.
I would submit to you humbly, teachers and librarians that intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly expose children to harmful content should be in fear in the state of Texas.
When it was all said and done, the measure finally passed the House in a bipartisan vote of 99-31. The Texas Minute will be right back.
The Luke Macias Show is your access to what happens behind closed doors in Texas politics. Listen weekly to me, your host, Luke Macias, as I break down what is actually happening in conservative politics in the Lone Star State, a state that we all love and cherish. Listen weekly wherever you listen to podcasts. This show is a product of Texas Scorecard.
Legislation officially naming the Gulf of America in state law passed the Senate last week and is now awaiting action in the Texas House. The measure was authored by State Senator Mays Middleton of Galveston, and it strikes references to the Gulf of Mexico throughout state code and replaces them with Gulf of America. The legislation follows President Donald Trump's January 20th executive order titled Restoring Names That Honor American Greatness. The measure passed out of the Texas Senate by a vote of 20-11, with the opposition coming from the chamber's Democrats. You can find the details of this story and the others mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was produced by Nick Shepard. It was based on the original reporting of Ian Camacho, Daniel Greer, Brandon Waltons, and Luca Cacciatore. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Let's go make it a great week.